Debt can feel like an ominous specter, a daunting figure that many of us battle to conquer. And yes, there's an ounce of truth in that narrative. You've probably encountered these notorious villains, bad debts. They drain your hard-earned resources, leaving you in worse financial position than before. But what if I told you debt can also be your ally? Hold your skepticism for a moment. Before you write this off as reckless financial counsel, let's introduce you to debt's secret twin, the sparkling beacon of hope known as good debt. Indeed, you heard that right, good debt. This is the debt that fuels your prosperity, replenishing your reserves instead of depleting them. But how do we differentiate between good debt from its sinister twin? Is it ever prudent to harness debt to propel your business or to secure a profitable investment? Today, we're going to unmask the answers to these intriguing questions. So, if you're keen to explore the paradox of debt, then fasten your seatbelts. This video is an indispensable guide for you. It's tempting for debt cynics to sketch a bleak portrayal of debt, emphasizing its pitfalls. But there's a twist. Debt, believe it or not, is the basis of our economy. It's a contentious issue with strong opinions divided over its merits and drawbacks. Without any debt, our economy would implode. Our financial infrastructure thrives on an incessant cycle of inflation, and debt is the catalyst that keeps this machinery turning. So, whether you're new here or a loyal subscriber, welcome to our channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become a part of our enlightening journey. Have you ever wondered why debt is often considered bad when we speak about it? The term debt might strike fear in the hearts of many, but in reality, the crucial game is all about its management. Surprisingly, accruing debt isn't the monster. The real challenge arises from its regulation or management. As an entrepreneur or investor, borrowing can aid in expanding your enterprise and enhancing your investment portfolio. Is there such a thing as good debt and bad debt? In simple terms, yes. Experts categorize certain debts as good and bad based on their implications. Consider the example of credit card debt and rental properties. Credit card debt, often used for depreciating products like electronics, vehicles, and vacations, is typically classified as bad debt because it is not generating any cash flow back to you. Conversely, a mortgage on an investment property that generates rental income sufficient to cover the debt service and provide a profit is deemed a good debt. However, the way wealthy individuals use debt differs greatly from how the poor and middle classes use debt. So how does the average individual use debt, and can this be classified as bad debt? Debt utilized by poor or middle-class individuals is typically labeled as bad debt because these individuals usually leverage debt to acquire liabilities such as cars or vacations. Let's have a look into the meaning of this. According to statistics, the average credit card interest rate hovers around 17%. Moreover, credit cards often come with hidden fees that can cost you a fortune in late penalties, annual charges, and currency conversion costs. Credit cards are usually not the problem. It's their misuse that creates issues. Unfortunately, people often misuse credit cards by purchasing liabilities and only paying the minimum amount each month. In this way, they end up paying substantial interest over extended periods for items that depreciate in value. This is a losing proposition. Typically, people borrow money for items they perceive as investments, such as their homes. However, a home does not fit into the true definition of an asset. What's the reason behind this? An asset, by definition, puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes it away. A personal residence essentially depletes your bank account. This isn't to say you shouldn't take out a mortgage. But don't misconstrue it as an asset purchase, especially if you can't comfortably afford it. Most people are financially bound to debt for the majority of their life because they use bad loans to obtain items which usually lose worth and price over time. When they finally decide to break free from the chains of bad debt, they often spend years struggling to pay it off, wasting precious time and potential. Similarly, excessive spending on luxury items also constitutes bad debt. Most luxury items depreciate in value and serve no other purpose than to provide momentary satisfaction. If you can't afford it, there's nothing wrong with indulging in luxury. However, borrowing to afford it is a slippery slope. So, can the rich's approach to debt be categorized as good debt? Indeed, the term good debt can be perfectly illustrated by the rich's approach to debt. The wealthy use debt as a tool to multiply their wealth, investing in cash-flowing businesses using other people's money, OPM, which includes both lenders and shareholders. OPM is a fundamental rich dad principle and a testament to superior financial acumen. By combining good debt and OPM, you can significantly enhance your return on investment, ROI, and potentially achieve limitless profits. OPM is a form of good debt. The only limitation of debt is that you can borrow a certain percentage of a property's purchase price. So, when you identify a profitable investment, you have two options: use your own money or employ other people's money. The more you can leverage other people's money, the greater your potential profit. Many people believe that it is an imaginary universe in which others will simply give you money to spend, but this could not be farther from reality. The truth is that most consumers don't have time to look for good offers. Instead, they rely on individuals with the necessary financial background, skill set, and the ambition to offer them deals. But how can you use debt to generate wealth or invest in real estate? You can leverage your financial resources to build wealth through real estate investment. In simple terms, you can use money borrowed against one property to purchase another. Another strategy involves taking a loan from a financial institution like a bank to buy an asset that generates income and appreciates over time. Establishing a business can also generate income using debt. Starting with a small investment and using debt to fuel growth has its benefits. Debt financing allows a business to access funds it otherwise wouldn't have, enabling it to seize growth opportunities or cover unexpected expenses. It is generally more flexible than equity financing, as it doesn't require the business to relinquish equity. However, it's crucial to thoroughly evaluate the risks and potential downsides of financing through debt. Can you invest using debt? Indeed. Borrowing to invest in stocks, real estate, or other appreciating assets is a clever strategy to generate income using debt. This can serve as a way to magnify earnings while utilizing limited capital. Borrowing to invest in stocks involves taking a loan or using a line of credit to buy shares in a company, with the expectation that the share price will appreciate over time, leading to profits when they're sold. So, what's our advice to you? Whenever you borrow money, consider whether it's bringing you closer to or pushing you further from your financial goals. Even if you have a decent credit score, you should practice restraint. Think of debt as food. Harmful items are generally bad for you, but even the good stuff can be detrimental if consumed in excess. That's all for now. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please drop them in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, then hit the like button and share it with someone who you think could benefit from understanding good and bad debt. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.